In fact, I would think that the Rambo 4 version would be even more real, because the original person who in the war was fending off people with the 50 caliber, he ended up fending off 200 or 300 people. That guy actually ended up killing 200 or 300 people. In the movie, Rambo kills like, what, 100? Well, he killed 79 or 80, but they're fighting off, what, like 100, 120, 150 people? So
this story happened in Vietnam?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh, wait, I don't know if it was Vietnam.
Did this guy, the guy who based on, did he survive that battle?
Yes, I think so.
Wow.
Hold on, I'm gonna try and find where I saw it. Where I saw it. Brent. My internet's so slow right now. Alright. Brent's coming on the show, I think in a week, 2 weeks?
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, he is a fan of Jack Reacher as well, the books. Because I saw on his Facebook that he's a reader. He went to events, he met the authors of different books, and he's a fan of the Reacher books as well. And he commented on my Jack Reacher radio project.
Mm-hmm.
He said you really captured the essence of the Reacher character. I was like,
oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brent's awesome. Brent's awesome.
Oh, he's a real cool guy. He's a fan of both Reacher and Rambo. He said Rambo and Reacher are his favorite literal heroes.
Oh, sweet.
I think he commented on that thing I did with having Rambo and Reacher together, the crossover novel.
Yeah, I can't wait to get to that. We should get to that sooner, because I have that scheduled for October, but we should get into that before October, because that's so great.
That would be a good book. I think it's going to go down in history as the greatest crossover books of all time. You know, and I tell you, even a movie. I tell you, man.
Mm-hmm. That would be an amazing movie. I could just imagine. I could just imagine what that would be like. That would be crazy. That'd be insane. Where is this thing? I know I read it on here somewhere. I hope I'm not wrong, because I'm just gonna look dumb. But I'm pretty sure it's on this page here.
Oh, by the way, the lead child actually was inspired by David Morrell. You can tell that a little bit that he inspired the character of Reacher from Rambo because in the 2008 book he did, the Reacher book he did, Nothing to Lose.
Mm-hmm.
There's a story similar where Reacher enters a town that is also named Hope.
Okay. Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, I saw a few kind of nods.
Yeah.
A few nods.
And even Lee Child, one of the reviews for First Blood, the book, he even credited David Morrell.
Mm-hmm.
And even David Morrell credited him. So I think that would be cool to have these two together to work on this crossover novel.
Yeah, that would be insane. That would be, oh my god, that would be insane. Could you imagine what that would be like? Like that.
Yeah, it'll be epic, man. It'll be just an epic masterpiece. I tell you, man.
No,
I can feel it.
I'm gonna get back to you on that bit of trivia before, because I'm sure I read that on Brent's page. I'm on Brent's page right now. I'm looking for it, but I can't seem to find it.
Well, just in case if you don't find it, you can just message him and maybe he'll find it for you.
Sweet. Yeah, that's a really, really, really good idea. But I remember Wallace telling me about it in the Q&A I did with Wallace. And then I remember reading it from Brent. So it might be in my inbox, I'm not sure. But we'll get back to that one.
By the way, there's another Reacher book coming out. I think it's the 19th one, and it's called Personal.
Okay.
And I think Reacher, he's mostly known as traveling around America. That's why he's mostly known, like, you know how James Bond travels around the world. Reacher mostly known for traveling around America. Like John McClane, he just travels in America instead of other countries. But in this one, Reacher, and this new book, Reacher actually goes to Paris.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be interesting.
I know there was the other book in 2009, this other Reacher book in 2009, Gone Tomorrow. I think that's the first book where he leaves the United States as well. Because, and the coolest thing about that book, there's like a quote from 9/11 where Reacher's on this train and he's looking at these people, looking at how their mannerisms and seeing if whether they're a terrorist or not.
Okay.
That's the coolest thing about Reacher. Now, he can just look at you, the way you act, the way you move, your gestures, your body language. He can tell something's up with you. He's like a human Terminator. He's like a human scanner.
That's it. Like, that's what I was saying about the psychology. And it never gets bored because they play it out in so many different ways. I'm going to be right back in like 2 seconds. 2 seconds. I just got to go to the bathroom really quick.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Oh, no problem.
Alrighty.
So yeah, you were talking about how I mentioned how Reacher was a human scanner, and
yeah, like psychologically, I just love how it all comes together because Lee Child doesn't pull any punches. He just really goes for it. Like he really goes for what do you call that? He's not afraid to really dive into people's psyches.
Yeah.
And not just Jack Reacher's, but everybody's, and especially like the first book, how Reacher feels about other people and how he reads their body language. And in this one, half the characters in Tripwire he doesn't know yet. So I love how he plays on the different characters, in the third person as well.
Yeah, and that kind of inspired me while I was doing my radio project. How he was looking at the guy with the girl and how he was reacting. How it looked like he was cutting something under the knife while he was looking at the girl, but he was really masturbating.
Yeah.
And Reacher, he's a military policeman. He was trained to know this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And he knew it right away that something was up, and he just went and kicked his ass.
Yeah, he fucked that guy up. That was amazing. That was amazing, man. That guy got the shit kicked out of him through the mirror. Bam! Yeah. All over the bathroom. Yes.
Of course, you see why I made it like he shoved it in the toilet bowl with the pee and the shit in the toilet. And of course, the scene where the stranglehold. I had a blast putting that together. Yeah, that was a blast. Of course, the scene where he had it around his neck like that, and a one-hand stranglehold, just one hand.
Yeah. Oh, and I love how I love how that came across, and I love also in the Tripwire how he's been digging the pools, so he's stacked now. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, because Reacher, he's a throwback to those lone heroes we don't see nowadays. He's like they even Lee Child mentioned it. A lot of people say he's like a throwback to the westerns, like Clint Eastwood, the man with no name. But originally, Lee Child said this. He's originally a throwback to the legend of the Knight Errants. Because cowboy movies like Clint Eastwood, they were inspired by that mythical hero about this mysterious figure who comes out of nowhere, who handles the problem, and just goes off into the sunset, never to be seen again. That was like the legend of the Knight Errants. Mm-hmm. This lone knight who has no family, who comes from nowhere, who has nothing in common with these people, but he wants to help them. But that's his job, and then he just goes off into the sunset without anybody thanking him or nothing.
Yeah.
He just goes on.
Yeah, I love the selflessness about it too.
Yeah.
He's really a selfless character, and he really can. That once he's involved, he's gonna help you all the way through.
Yeah. You said selfish? You mean?
No, selfless.
Selfish, yeah.
No, not selfish. Like selfless. Like he doesn't think about himself. He thinks about the other people. Yeah.
Yeah, despite the fact that he quit because he felt like he didn't want to be part of that, but when he feels like he has to, when he sees someone in trouble, he just goes by his ego. He doesn't care, but he doesn't go by what's bad and good. He just goes by his ego, just like that. He just
Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait to get. I can't. Oh my god, it sucks that I'm gonna have to, like, for at least maybe, I'm not sure if it's gonna be this week. Probably not, because I'll be doing the Stephen Chang tomorrow. But it might be next week that I'm gonna have to actually put the book down to read the other 2 books I gotta read. Like, I'm gonna read both. I'm reading the James Cameron one, the script. And I'm doing.
I read that script. That's not a bad script.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
There's some changes I didn't like, but it wasn't bad. And I understand, and the back and forth with the character of Rambo and Brewer, that would have been great to see. But I understand it was better to have Rambo by himself. And you know who they wanted to play Brewer, like the character.
John Travolta.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it was really cool. Like, so I'm gonna do that one, and then right away, like, I'm finishing it, doing the review, and then right away I'm gonna read First Blood Part 2, the novelization.
I had a blast reading that script. I first read the script that Cameron did back in 2006, where when I bought the novel, because Rocky Balboa was coming out, and I was getting ready for Rambo 4, and I read the book, and I decided to look up the alternate First Blood 2 script. It was First Blood 2, The Mission.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed it. It wasn't that bad, despite the fact that Rambo wasn't by himself. And the cool thing about it kind of added more humor.
Yeah, with that's 1. That's 2. When Rambo throws the cigarette in the pool of gasoline, freaks everybody out.
Of course, I'm not sure if you've read this part where they're in the helicopter and it makes it look like they're, and Brewer's like, man, this is like fucking Star Wars, man. And then the POW says, Star Wars? And the POW is like, Star Wars, and then Brewer is like, you're gonna love it.
Yeah, you're gonna love Star Wars. You're gonna love Star Wars. Yeah, I can't wait for that one.
You're wearing your shirt right now.
Yeah, I'm wearing my Star Wars t-shirt. I bought this in Connecticut last week.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I got another one too. My girlfriend bought me a whole bunch of them.
Oh, yeah.
Today I saw a Flash t-shirt with these crazy long sleeves, but it was too thin, like the material's too thin. So maybe next time when I go back I'll buy it. But they didn't have any in my size, so I didn't get it.
I enjoyed reading that script. I'm glad the movie went the way it did, but it would have been interesting to see what they would have done with those 2 together. But and what was interesting is that instead of a bow and arrow, he actually had a crossbow in the script.
Yeah. And that crossbow actually carries on to the Rambo 3 novelization.
Yeah, there even was a picture, a painting with Rambo on the board actually holding a crossbow.
Yeah.
I remember having a Rambo crossbow arrow. That was
Oh, sweet.
Yep. I had a Rambo toy gun that was all red.
Okay.
Which was funny to me at the time because Rambo wasn't known for holding a small gun. He's known as holding big guns. And then I saw Rambo 4, I was like, it was like when I saw Rambo finally holding a small gun in Rambo 4, it took me back to that time where I had that gun and how Rambo wasn't known for carrying small guns.
Yeah. Oh, that's amazing. I had some cool Rambo toys too when I was young.
I even had some commando toys. There even was a commando costume. I remember.
Yeah, I remember too with the mask and yeah.
There was a Rambo mask, and there was some stuff with commando where you had the vest costume that he wore.
Yeah.
Schwarzenegger wore.